Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing a speed build of a house I'm calling the Cutouts house. And hopefully that will become clear as the video goes along. So I'm Ames, this is my channel. I'm hoping to do some mostly speed builds and maybe a let's play or two, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think this first build is kind of unique. It's got this lovely pool cutout, which is kind of interesting, and yeah, I enjoyed building this, and hopefully you're going to enjoy watching me build this. So it's a small house from the outside. It's kind of a Narnia house, which is what I like most about building underground, because from the outside it looks like this tiny house, and then you go downstairs and there's like a world of opportunity. So yeah, it was fun to build this house. There's lots of windows and it's very light in terms of outside light rather. And yeah, it's been an experience. So hopefully it's going to go successfully and you're going to enjoy watching it. Yeah, okay. That's the introduction to this video. Now I actually have to make conversation with myself. So this channel, it's very new, and I've been watching sim videos for ages. I've always loved Sims. It's a game that I have always loved and never been able to afford it or had the technology to play it. So it's always very good. We always had a family computer that I wasn't allowed to play video games on, so I had to wait until I had my own laptop, and it was affordable for me to have. So on that base, I can't afford all of the different game packs, which is disappointing because Seasons, oh my god, that looks so cool. And I know it's been a highly anticipated expansion pack that everyone's wanted for years. Like old Sim fans have wanted for so long, since when this game, when Sims 4 came out. So I wish to heavens that I could get it, but unfortunately I have to budget, and that means I can only get certain game packs at certain times when they're on sale. Because I'm poor and I'm a student, so buying video games is not a financially wise decision for me, which I'm sure many young people will understand. But yeah, it's a shame because I really wanted to try out Seasons, but either way, I'm sure I'll get it in the future once the newness has worn off. So here I am building the kitchen here, and I do love building kitchens, you know, and building like kind of monotone kitchens and then adding colour with the kitchen stools. Yellow is quite a bold colour to go with, but I think it works in this house because it's underground and there's a lot of darkness, so I think the yellow kind of uplifts it. And then the contrast of the yellow and black is definitely something that I like. Yeah, funnily enough, even I searched up black tiles for the kitchen and they wouldn't come up with black tiles, so I guess those tiles on the floor there aren't black. Yeah, I quite like this area. I think it's the kitchen. I think is my favorite room section of the house, actually. Yeah, I'm very glad that wallpaper is in base game. But yeah, I wasn't quite sure what to put on this blank wall because not everyone just puts up a picture on a blank wall. So I put up some shelves, but then I realized there isn't that much to put on shelves. Like I wish there was like loose plates, so they might put their plates. Sims living there could put their plates on those shelves instead of in the cupboards, which may be used more for food. crockery and such like. So I was gonna just do one large bedroom, but then I thought, you know what, we could add a dining room in here. You know, that might be nice to have a dining room. So that's what I've done. It's another bold color. I think they're all the rooms kind of have very bold colors: green, yellow, and red. Oh, it's kind of like traffic lights. But yeah, they've got a speaker in there so they can have smooth jazz music while they have their dinner. But I definitely think that from my point of view, this is a room that isn't used a lot, so it's not like overly decorated. It's just used on special occasions. Most of the time they'll either sit upstairs or sit at the bar. But yeah, it's definitely a bold color scheme. So I think I make the bedroom bigger because it's just too small. I kind of like slightly bigger bedrooms because you can usually get a desk in them, which is a bit more appropriate if you haven't got other space to actually put a desk. But yeah, what else can I say? Oh, you can all probably tell that I'm a very awkward person. Even talking to myself, I am struggling. I talk to myself all the time, but then when you put on a recorder and challenge yourself to talk for nine minutes, it's quite the challenge. Oh, this is another favorite part of my house. I can't remember where I saw this board. I think it was from the Sim Supply. I think he did it in one of his. He did it in a sort of in one of his builds, and I really liked it. So I am borrowing the general idea, but it's having like sort of cutouts, hence the name of the house. So here's me trying to landscape, which is not one of my greatest skills. Yeah, I think that kind of actually transfers back into real life as well, because when I'm driving or being driven, usually in the bus and such, like I look at the houses rather than the gardens. My brother's different. He looks at the gardens. He loves looking at gardens, but I prefer looking at houses and thinking, oh, how could I do that in The Sims, you know? But yeah, the cutouts idea was definitely one I had to use because I needed light into the house, and you can't have windows underground. So I needed some kind of plan to get light into the house. So the cutouts was basically the perfect solution, I think, to that dilemma. So yeah, here's me starting out with the landscaping, which I'm terrible at. I'm so bad at landscaping, but hopefully through this channel I'll get better. Yeah. So I've decided to do another seating area, which I guess would be helpful. You know, if you're in the pool, you can just come upstairs and then sit down in this area. Play chess. I think I put a chess board in this area. Yeah. So as I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of build related videos on this channel. Hoping to do a few challenges, you know, the standard 10-minute build challenge and your no mistakes challenge as well. And hopefully it'll be a bit of fun for myself and for you guys to watch me awkwardly voice over all of these videos. I don't know, is that enjoyable or is it just painful? It's probably quite painful. Yeah. Yeah, when I play The Sims, like I don't play it with a lot of mods. I can't have the mods because I can't afford to have like a giant PC desktop, so I play on my laptop, which isn't the best setup in the entire world, but it does me for now. It's a nice setup to have right now. Oh, I just saw the you know, I did a diagonal on the wall, the wall there. That was a complete accident. I didn't plan that. I just had clicked on it by accident and started dragging far too soon. So it created a diagonal, which was a happy accident, I think. Yeah, I think the garden is quite simplified, mainly because I didn't know how to make it look nice without making it look insane. So yeah, I hope it doesn't look too empty. It might a little bit, but I think it looks nice. So yeah, doing the shading, something I didn't used to do. Oh, honestly, when I first started Sims, my houses were so bad. They were absolutely terrible. They were just boxes, and I couldn't understand how they didn't look real. I mean, this is a box now, but it was just like a box with windows, and they were so bad. So this game is just it's a game of improvement. The more you play, the more you learn, and the better the experience gets, I think. So yeah, I've learned so many so many things in the last few months. Played it for so many hours. Oh god, after I first got it, I think it was at Christmas time, I played it endlessly. Honestly, I did. It was so bad when I got back to uni after that holiday. I just couldn't stop playing it. It was a terrible addiction to have. So I think we're coming to the end of it. Here are all the screenshots of the different rooms. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's my favorite because you can kind of see the pool from the windows. But I have to say the kitchen's definitely my favorite room of the entire build, and there's the floor plan there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.